Have you guys heard about the woman who is currently going viral on Facebook right now, claiming that her father is a serial killer, specifically the Zodiac killer? Well, strap in because this is a crazy deep rabbit hole. So a woman shared a post on Facebook. I'm going to share the screenshots with you at the end of this video. They're long. I'm going to give you in a nutshell synopsis of what the post said. And then at the end, when I share the screenshots, you can pause and read for yourself, or you can also look up her Facebook page. Her name is Galina, Galina Trefil, Trefil, if you want to look her up. So she is reportedly claiming that her father has admitted to being a serial killer. She said her dad has actually begged authorities to take him to the sites where he dumped off his alleged victims, the bodies, the remains. Her father, whose name is Dr. John Charles Trefil, and he's pictured here on his deathbed, evidently told her he took many, many lives, like dozens or more, between 1965 to 1999. She said he is 86, he's close to dying, and she's trying to get the word out so that she can bring justice to these victims and find the bodies, and that's before her dad dies. Not only has he confessed to these homicides he's done, he's got all these diaries and journals where he's got entries describing the deaths, describing the victims. She even went so far as to look up these victims' names and whatnot to see if they ever existed. Yes, they did. He described the exact location where he got them, what they looked like, what they said. It's crazy. Now Galina is saying she's got knowledge of certain burial sites due to her father telling her where they are. And look at this. This is her father right next to a picture of the famous Zodiac killer sketch. Do they look alike? I'd say so. Her father was also around that age when the murders took place in areas like San Francisco. She claims he took lives in California, Illinois, Virginia, Idaho, Oregon. Those are just some to name a few. Those were his main spots, but allegedly he did it in other places too. John, her father, was reportedly originally from Idaho. That's where he studied to be a doctor. She even has evidence, actual evidence of some of the weapons that were used in these crimes, allegedly, and a bottle of poison that he allegedly used. She claims she has attempted to turn over all of this to authorities. She further stated she's talked to like 40 different law enforcement agencies over the years, but they won't investigate any of her claims despite having admissions, journal entries, the weapon, the poison bottle, all of this supposed evidence, and knowledge of where burial sites are. Knowledge only the killer would know. She said some of the remains of her father's victims were dumped along Highway 20 around the 13 curves. She even gave the specific mile markers as well. But guess what? Authorities have yet to search the areas. She further claimed that her dad had cabins and torture chambers. That's where he would supposedly take these people that he would unalive. She knows the exact locations of these places too, but police have yet to go with her out there. She's even got pictures like these of these so-called murder cabins that proves victims were chained to beds. Now, after Galina's post went viral, the local sheriff's office shared a statement saying that they have been aware of her allegations since 2023 and they've spoken through an advocate to her. They further said they've seen John's journals and his writings, and they found nothing substantial linking him to any of the crimes. So that's the story in a nutshell. Go to Galina's Facebook page if you want to go down a very deep rabbit hole and spend hours on it. She's got a ton of her dad's journal entries and just different pictures and evidence. It's wild. All right, now this is her main post that she posted about this. I'm going to minimize myself, and this is screenshot 1. This is screenshot 2. This is screenshot 3, screenshot 4, and screenshot 5. Again, you can go to her Facebook page or you can pause and read these. So what do you think about this? Should authorities investigate this more? Or do y'all think it's just some senile old man talking crap on his deathbed? What about his journals? Why would a man who has not actually killed people write about doing that in his journals? He was literally in that area, living in that area during these murders. He's admitted to having victims all over. Why would somebody admit to this on their deathbed if it weren't true? I personally want to know why authorities are not investigating the supposed burial sites. They definitely should, because that could be extremely telling that this is legit. Just my thoughts. Let me know yours. And for more true crime, be sure to follow. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe.